And we're live. Good afternoon, my fellow natives and Cherokees. I am Zach Guiduck, and this is my partner, Straight John DeFuca.
Thank you very much. We'd like to introduce you to our first broadcast, Qwati News. These are real true stories coming right at you.
Well, first off, we got the Neah Bay Red Devils winning their first championship ever.
I'd like to thank you personally, all of those of you that left the reservation for the very first time just to go support the Qwati Act. That has some pretty powerful stuff.
I'd like to thank you too. Well, you see, it was a grueling game, but the Redskins they defeated the white man for the first time ever.
Well, we'll get back into sports after the rest of our segment, but for now, let's talk about the really important news of the chaotic behavior that's been happening in reservations all over this land.
Yeah, well, we just got known word that because of the budget cuts, those who were once receiving $80 a month are now, $200 a month are now only going to receive $80 a month due to the budget cuts. And those who were on GA and had kids are permanently being dropped due to the laws of the East, and
Tragic.
we don't know why. We got to wait for the updates on the story, but we'll get back to you about that.
Hopefully the problem heals itself soon, but for now, let's go into commercial break.
Well, you see, John, I heard that eagle was flying over me, and I was looking at it, and I seen it, and I swear it was trying to communicate something to me. And then it blessed me. This eagle blessed me by taking a shit right on my head.
Right on your head,
Yeah,
you say?
yeah. That's why I think I'm gonna go down to the casino and bet.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, now we're back, and we're back to the topic of sports. So,
Actually,
were you at the game? Straight at John DeFuca.
no, I was at the game. I was laying in my bed watching Avatar.
Oh, that's a good movie.
A very good movie. If you have not watched it, I suggest you watch it 3 times a day. It only takes up 9 hours of your 24 hours.
It's about Cherokees.
It's about Cherokees. But I have this really great news. My friend here, one time we were young, and he jogged 20 miles in his 15-minute lunch break, and
I did.
he really did. I was there to witness it, even though I wasn't there. I saw it myself.
It was like the winds were carrying me along.
The winds must have been carrying him, but anyway, he's jogging. He came to a creek and he saw a lonesome bear. Its mother's been murdered by an eagle, but
What was it? The same eagle that took a shit on me?
yeah, it must have been. You and that eagle have special connections, but
I don't like that bear, anyways.
then Zach, he went up to the cub. He had a handful of berries for himself for a little snack to get him home, let him jog the rest of the 20 miles back to work.
The eagle picked it for me.
And the eagle showed him berries, so Zach showed that bear berries, and the bear learned how to feed itself. Zach taught it how to catch a fish. And one day, it's really cold winter, just recently, a really cold winter, just a week ago.
Many moons ago.
Zach was in the woods, just jogging again, and then here he is, he's dying of freeze. And then the bear came up to him that he fed when he was a cub, as a grown bear. It sacrificed itself, it fed Zach, and it made him some fresh, warm fur clothes to get home.
And then I took him to the Neah Bay game. I took the clothes. That's why you seen me at the Neah Bay game, and I was crawling like a bear.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's very powerful stuff.
That's what made the Red Devils win. Because when I was praying, the eagle took a shit, and they said, "This is what's gonna happen to you."
And the bear even shot out elk skin, and then out of that skin, Zachariah made a drum. And that drum really drove the Red Devils to their championship.
That's the drum I was beating on. I was just beating the song.
Noise was coming out.
I was singing the song like I think it was the war song. You be Elwa, you be Elwa, I be Makar. You'll be Elwa, you'll be Elwa, and I be Makar. I was singing that in the game, and I realized that the forces from the creator was sending his powers down to these redskins, these little fucking redskins.
Extremely beautiful
story. And they beat the white man, and the white man never wanted to sign the treaty. That's what the reason they didn't sign the treaty was because we took them in the state championship in 2011.
Oh, that reminds me, that must be the reason why we do not get free housing no more, even though it says it in our treaty.
Yeah, that's the reason for the budget cuts.
No, that's horrible stuff.
Well, we'd like to thank you for your
we'd
time.
like to take a quick commercial break.